Females of Reddit, what are some NSFW things you want to ask men? Do you guys notice if a girl glances at you and says something to their friends and they all look at you? Also, if a girl is unattractive to you or you just don't see her sexually appealing, is there something that'll make you instantly turned on / see her in a different light? Would you rather date someone and be their first everything? Date someone who's already very experienced? Or is it like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, where a girl in between both descriptions is just right? Have you ever caught your willy in a zipper? Women are usually seen as needing post-sex cuddling. Are there men with that need? If a woman come across as no touchy after sex, do you feel used? Basically, thoughts on cuddling after sex? Do you wipe your pingas after the pissing or not? Like, seriously? Also, thanks for the first award. So I feel a little bold today. Do all guys spin their dicks around when they come out of the shower or before getting dressed? Or is it just the men I've known? Do you usually sit or stand to wipe? I recently learned from my BF that not all guys do it the same. Are pee boners a thing? Like, when you really have to pee, you get a semi? An ex told me that an ID never heard of such a thing. I give a good amount of roadhead. Do y'all find this exciting and pleasurable, or are you just concerned about crashing? Side note, I only do it on long state highways. What's with the obsession with trio, stockings / heels / skirts, in the office that sends guys crazy? How do we convince you that we do in fact want to be your friend but also not sleep with you? Like, is it possible to make a man understand that you just want to chill out and drink beer and play Super Smash Brothers? What is cowgirl like for you guys? I mean, I get it. It feels awesome. But it doesn't seem like the most flattering position. What do you like about it? 200 plus comments and not even a single upvote. Y'all should stop playing with yourself and give up an upvote. So, do you say a girl is tight when we're ducking just because it's something to say, or do you mean it? Everyone I've been with has given me a "we're so tight duck that's tight," and I want to feel good about that without being stupid. BC guys always say that or something. LOLPS. I know tightness has nothing to do with how much sex you've had, etc. Some puss are just genetically smaller, bigger, etc., so don't get triggered. What can a girl subtly do in person to seduce you / make you wanna duck? Like, not necessarily a significant other. But if we're trying to make you want us, what do you want us to do? Dude. Just say women, or maybe women and girls. Females of Reddit makes you sound like a lizard person or something. AAQEAQW is RE. Would you kiss your male friend if you were drunk? Also, would you participate in a MFM threesome? If you have, has it been weird? Is it common to have gay experiences? A lot of my female friends do, so I was wondering if it worked vice versa. I swear Ask Reddit is just a bunch of teenagers asking sex hee questions and getting a thrill out of it. If a girl pulls out a vibrator for clit stimulation during sex, do you mind? I've always asked first, but I've had at least one person who was pretty upset. If a female friend that you're not romantically interested in offered a one-time, no strings attached sex, what are the chances that you will take it? 1. How would you describe the pain of being kicked in the nuts? 2. What do awkward boners feel like? Can residual semen remain in the urethra? Not clogged or anything, just traces of goo. Can you get a UTI this way? Gym guys, do you prefer your women to be as enthusiastic about working out as you are? Or are you okay with someone with a bit of squish? Is it really painful if while getting a BJ for someone to end up like rubbing their teeth on the shaft? Like, the idea of it even as a woman makes me cringe. Are there any teenage boys who actually care about girls and their feelings, aka not only want to duck? Cause like, I do stuff with you, but you also need to have a brain so we can have interesting conversations. When you're in a public bathroom using a urinal, do you ever realize halfway through you gotta poo too? Is there like a walk of shame from the urinal to a stall ever? If you tighten your abdominal muscles, is your orgasm better? Have any of you orgasmed more than once while having sex or masturbating? I don't know if this has been asked, but if you shave your privates, how do you make sure you don't injure yourself? Or do guys let someone else shave them down there? And when your hair starts to grow again, does it itch? What is considered for a woman to be good in bed? I'm always very self-conscious as I am a bit shy. How do I take action to ensure my partner is enjoying sex with me? I have one more question. Do you think inverted nipples are bothersome? I ask because I have them and I'm curious if you have a preference or not, because boobs. Why do men adjust themselves? Like, I can understand sometimes for comfort, but some guys do it all the time? Is there an opposite version for men to ask women of this? If so, can someone link it or something? Do guys also have physical insecurities during sex? What would be the equivalent of a woman being insecure if their partner finds her body unattractive due to rolls/stretch marks/boob size? Gay guy here. Do straight guys have sensitive nipples and like nipple play during sex? For many gay guys, including myself, nipple play is big part of the sexual act. Not female, but have to ask to you fellas. Do you hold your lil boy while peeing? Grammar 2. I've never done it. Until my ex asked me why I didn't hold it. Which seemed strange to me. Because why would you need to hold it? But then, after asking some guys, looks like I'm the weird one. I've got to say, I'm circumcised, which could help with aiming. Well, the toilet is probably the more comfortable place for a man to sit, cause his nuts get some fresh air and get to hang down in the bowl. When we aren't sitting down on the toilet, we need to spread our legs out so our nuts don't get squished between our legs. They also aren't in the right position to hang over our legs like a towel, and it would hurt a lot if we sat on them, so that's why every man in the world simultaneously grabbed their nuts when the anti-man spread chair became a thing. We also keep out legs spread out at different lengths depending how hit it is. What do those final thrusts feel like? You came and you thrust 1 or 2 more times. Are you guys really just friends with us for a chance to duck, or do you genuinely want to be friends with a girl without ever thinking about screwing her? Is it true guys can smell when girls are on their period? Some creepy older coworker told me that once at work, and I've always wondered ever since. He was creepy, so I figure I couldn't trust him. Do right-handed men really use their left hand to masturbate and vice versa? What are men's thoughts on petite/androgynous girls? Not like full-on genderqueer/non-binary, but like a slightly more boyish figure, I suppose. I have no idea how to word this, please don't lynch me. 1. Do guys care if a girl doesn't have clear skin down there? i.e. hyperpigmentation, scars, bumps, etc. 2. What are your thoughts on leg hair?